So we are back, and on today's video we are going to be talking about part exchanges and, quite frankly, the pain in the arse they can be. I know people's perception of good condition is different, but you've got gaffer tape on there. How can you say the car's in good condition? And well, I don't know if the guy was just trying his luck, and I don't blame him if he was, to be honest with you. But let's have a look in closer detail at the DS3. We were selling a lovely Mini Cooper S diesel. This gentleman wanted to part exchange his DS3 against it. So let's have a little look around and see what we think. So I'm interested to know how much money you would have given for this part exchange. Do not cheat and go to the end so you know how much I give. Let me know in the comments below what you would have given for this part exchange. So we've got this lovely bit. And as you can see, the bumper used to be yellow, so this had a second-hand bumper. Again, you can see the yellow underneath there. Now, on a car that's 15 years old, you expect it to have paint, you expect it to have a few knocks, and the money that the guy was asking, you expect it to be, you know, have a few little dinks. But they could have done a better job of that. Again, you probably won't see it on the cameras, all the mortar in there. So I think this thing's pretty much been painted all the way over. Come to the back quarter. You can see here, again, with all fillers, it hasn't been sanded down correctly. Bless her. The wheels, they've seen better days. Look at all this, but yeah. Oh, I don't even know what's in there. Looks like someone's tried to make, well, that's going to be full of filler up there, or sealant. More cracks. You can see paint underneath where it's been masked poorly. So when I'm walking around this, I'm saying to the guy, please tell me you don't want £1,000 for this, and he's going, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Now the issue we've got is, obviously I'm never going to sell this, as in retail it. So we have got to sell it on, and that's what the chap didn't get. You can see the colour difference in the front wing to the door. It's just a mess, bless her. I'll show you inside. Look at that, fixed. Everything needs bodywork, let me know, fixed. Inside, needs a good clean, to be honest with you, but it's not too bad. Mileage, quite low, 77. So inside is probably the best part of the car. So let's start her up. When we start the rotor, to be fair, it sounds alright. The only thing I've noticed, because we've taken her on the block, see if I can show you here on the camera. Don't know if anybody else knows why. When you put it into reverse, the service light comes on. Taking it out of reverse, nothing. So yeah, inside sounds good, to be fair. The only issue is clutch. How it's not slipping is beyond me, because it is extremely high. So it needs a full whack, or a full paint job all the way around, a new clutch, and that's probably not as big as issue when we come to the third issue. So that's the car. So what are your thoughts on it? So let's give you the story. Apologies if I've already talked about this. Mini Cooper, I'll try and upload some photos. It was 2995, and when the chap rang, just wanted to ask about service history, could he go for a test drive? All them things, obviously no problem. And he said about his part exchange. So as we've gone over, good condition, no issues, 77,000 miles on the clock. I just thought something I could retail back out until obviously we saw outside. So he originally wanted to give full asking price for the Mini, but he wanted £1,000 for his DS3, which I said absolutely no chance whatsoever. And as we discussed outside, there was still the biggest issue that we haven't talked about. So this is no plug. I use Motor Check for my HPIs, And obviously when I've put that in, it come up as a category S car as well. So it's a category S car. It needs a full paint job. The clutch is gone on it. Unfortunately, to me, it's a scrap car. It's nothing I can sell. There's no other trader that's going to buy it. Someone would buy it until it literally blows up. You wouldn't do a clutch in it, because to do a clutch is probably going to be £500-600. Is it worth doing that on a car that's maybe worth probably £500 or £600? So I did advise the customer. I said, you can either sell it privately if you want to, because I do not want it, or go to We Buy Any Car, see what they would give you. He come back to me saying, I've heard what We Buy Any Car's like, and I was like, well, they sell to the trade, so try it. He did go to We Buy Any Car. I haven't seen the paperwork myself, but he told me that they offered him 50 quid, obviously when they saw the car. I'll put We Buy Any Car's valuation in now, what they would give, and then when they saw it, that's what they went. They literally said to him it'll be £50, that's all they could give him. So I ended up giving him, because he did do the deal, £250 for the car. Now, I wasn't shy in saying to the customer, for me, it's scrap value. I don't see anybody, someone were driving it until it blew up or the clutch went, but at that point, I do not see it as any more value than scrap. So, do you think that's fair? Do you think it's not fair? The customer did want more, he did leave, and then he come back again, and then he just decided to do with it. So I don't know if that was reality hit home how bad it was, or it was just he wanted something else. So let me know what you think on that one. I also want to give a big shout out to John. He's a car dealer based in Essex. On my last video, I asked if any subscribers or anybody watching the video was in that area, if they could go and see a transporter that I bought. So I did ask a few mobile mechanics around the area, but basically they were all too busy and didn't want to get involved. So John sent me a text after he watched the video and said, look, I'm willing to do it. Fair play to the chat, he was a bloody hour away. So when he said to me he was in Essex and it was in Kent, I said to him, to my knowledge, that isn't close. To be fair to him, he said, look, if no one else will do it, I will. So gotta be fair to him. He sent me loads of videos, loads of photos, and he said, as to his opinion, it seemed like a nice little van. Well, little, it's not far from little. So again, big shout out to John. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. If anything is up my way that you need looking at, let me know and I'll go have a look. No problem at all. So coming up on the next videos, we're going to pick up a C2 tomorrow. And that's going to have a bit of repair work done this, so that'll be on next week's video. So next week's videos, we are going to be picking up a few cars, and hopefully we'll be looking at repairing that C2 and have a look at that as well and see if a £600 car can make us any profit. So guys, thank you for watching, and I shall see you on the next one.